Welcome everyone, this is Unstoppable Streletsy coming to you again today with another Civ preview for the upcoming Great War patch that's coming to the Wars of Liberty mod. Today, in favor of our Juanitos Bonitos, we are going to do another Juanito Bonito friendly Civ, the Mexicanos, right? The Mexicans. They actually had quite a few changes done in this patch for multiple reasons. Number one, they've had some reworks done to their villagers as well as their ultimate building. Now, the ultimate building had a pretty useless ability, which, basically forced you to put it near enemy villagers. And as the only access point against Huateros, you would rarely ever want to do that, since its original ability involved slowing down gather rates of nearby enemy villagers. Instead, what it does now is it helps with the food graves, right? So when your Tecale villagers die, it will basically let you get an even better food offering from their graves than before, about double actually, making it a much more useful building now. Also, their villager has become more expensive in an effort to, I think, make them a little bit more balanced. As a result, I think that their food offering is probably increased. They said they adjusted it. I would assume they increased the grave offering. Since it's a more expensive unit now, it has more value and should indeed return more food. They even gained a new card as well, which we'll see in action. They also had some rework done to their religious-based cards, since religion is no more. Without further ado, let's get started. We'll be playing on Sierra Madre. I believe this is a map we used to have in the mod, but it had a lot of bugs and had to be redone. Now it's all new with hopefully some new fun stuff to play with. Let's play against those pesky gringos, United States. Yep, let me find the gringos. Gringos, ¿dónde están los gringos? Gringos. Yeah, there are the gringos. Alright, select gringos. Let's get we should be in Enlightenment Age. Yeah, I was doing some testing before, since now I'm on a new version of the beta. Wanted to test a few things. We're going to be starting from the beginning and playing our way through like we usually do. Hopefully this map works perfectly good. Interesting look. We'll see how it looks once we get in.
Sí, estoy en camino. Así será.
Presidio Hockey P.
Estoy en camino.
P.
¿Qué pasa? Pues voy.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting dealing with the 130 cost in Villager now.
Que sí, pues.
I'm gonna move them more towards here and get as much comida as possible. Really gather up that carne, because we're gonna need a lot of it.
Que sí, pues. Ando voy. Pues voy.
Sí, así será. Cazadora.
Snare them in. Cool. It must be kind of hard now to keep both production buildings working simultaneously now that the food cost is a little bit more. But maybe it isn't. We'll see. Seems like it's gonna be a slightly more delayed if you can't get the hunts right away. Yeah, see, it's not quite a easy task anymore to keep them both queued concurrently anymore. I mean, you still can pretty well, but it's not as seamless as it was before. I think they did this to prevent people from spamming too many of these out early and spamming food from the graves. You've seen me do that build a couple of times where you get as many of these as you can, then kill them all. and get a mega amount of food to do stuff with. Built a custom deck to show the new stuff today. Let's get ourselves the de los Muertos. That's always the first one I get. It basically makes our food offerings really good. Right, we get really good mounts back on our lost villagers once we send that. Just gonna scout around to see how this map looks. Yeah. I mean, we should probably just use the Presidio to save on movement speed time, I would imagine. Yeah, cool. Yep. It's like a nice little shortcut. Yeah, see that? That's a nice little trick you can use to cut the distance down. Get to where you need to sooner. Now I'm just sort of wondering what we do from here. Do we just chop wood? I think we just start chopping wood. Then you can oh wow, that's cool. You actually can't self-destruct your Tescales anymore. Because what you used to be able to do with your Tacuejals is kill them whenever you wanted to and then take the food offering. But the developers probably saw, you know, that's really broken, and that's basically cheating because you can accumulate a whole lot of food in a short amount of time doing that. So they probably wanted to get that out of the meta like really soon. And that's alright, I mean, we can play fairly, I guess. Now, it does change the way that you're gonna play the Civ. I think what it probably does now is it rewards you to move out further into the map, because obviously losing villagers is not necessarily a huge loss. What I might do is just go up with like 24 of them. That way we have a decent food eco, and then we can actually start thinking about maybe some of these mines down here, some of these further hunts. Because obviously losing these particular villagers is not the worst thing, since you'll be making a lot more food back when you lose them. Almost making it like a porcupine, you know, and its quills. You might think you got it surrounded, but when you get hit with those quills, it does hurt. It does hurt to give your enemy that much food back, because it'll bite you later. Especially considering how many food-only units the Civ has. What is a good start for this? I think we probably want to go with the Confederacy, since we're more naturally inclined to wanting more comidas this Civ. Right, and we can even get the bakeries as well. And we can focus more on coin, perhaps, more on wood. Maybe get a variety of resources. Because what I might try to do here is maybe get some ranger units to help us out, potentially. And what you mean by rangers, right? They obviously don't get escopeteros, but they got a neat little trick. If it works, they'll help us get some nice skirmish units early on, before we even hit the capital age. I'm gonna get some HP for my Presidio Explorer here. Build market. Mercado. Get some more of these. I got lamed by the bot. The bot actually stole my treasure. That's so mean. Usually humans do that to you, but not the bots. He's actually chasing me with his spearman, which is really weird. He's actually pursuing me with spearmen, which I don't know what to do. Well, first thing I should probably do is get the Guadalupina This would certainly be helpful, I think, because it lets us get 3 churches, which means you can get 3 church trickles at the same time, which is really good, actually. Helps you take advantage of immigrants a lot better, considering immigrants are not as easy to come by anymore, right? You don't get any build bounty back by making them, so it really comes down to wood trickles if you can get out immigrants sooner rather than later. Yep, see, I'm gonna put down another church, and I'm gonna use this to build a 3rd church. This will actually help us out a bit later on in using a very special ability. Yeah, it's finally nice to see yeah, that's cool. You can finally make some priests from your churches. That's nice. Because remember, before that, you didn't actually see that ability there. I guess they fixed that now. So you can finally tap into that ability, which is always nice. Let's try this. Grito de Dolientes. This will give us a Jesuit priest that can actually train more of these Dolientes. With these Dolientes being a nice cheap ranger unit that we can mass. Similar to the first guide, actually. The Danish first guide before it got removed. Three church trickles, that's actually pretty solid. Shouldn't have a problem getting a lot of XP then. Build a TP as well. Yeah, see, we're booming pretty well right now. And obviously we can afford to put our gatherers up in the front here. Because if he ends up killing some of them, that could actually be to our benefit. And getting food. See, he actually can create some of the Dolientes. They should add a voice line to him, though. He should speak in Juanito Bonito tongue, basically. Shouldn't be silent. Also, I'm gonna get these food works, why not? It's a good benefit to have them. Yeah, kill him. By all means, kill him. You're only making me stronger, man. Do it. Go for it. You're gonna regret that. You're gonna regret killing him. Because I'm just gonna end up making out more food on him in the long haul. Yep, see that? See that food? No more hunts, but I'm, like, booming along. He's actually benefiting me a lot and getting some much-needed food by doing that. Yeah, I'm gonna stick by my Presidio. Get these in the back, because I really didn't want them coming now. I kind of want to give myself some time. Where's my Jesuit? Get him out of here. Could really use him to make some more ranging units for me. Yeah. Are these the... Yep, I'll just build them manually, I think. Yeah. Oh, these Dolientes are quite good early on. You usually don't see a lot of them on the field because you used to only be able to get them when you research the technology. But now that you can actually have a method of training them yourself, it's quite useful. And what do these count as? Are these yeah, they're heroes, so if I wanted to, I could have actually included the hero upgrade card to make them a little bit better, combat-wise. Oh wow, yep, see, there's all this comida. This was thanks to the bot giving us that much-needed boost. Nice, let me get that light cav with these. Ooh, nice. I'm gonna try to keep the Jesuit priest. Wait a second, if he's a hero, that actually means that he doesn't die, right? Yeah, that would be good if he was like immune to dying, because that means we could resurrect him if possible. No, never mind, it says we can delete this unit, so we do need to keep him safe. Looked over that and like, oh yeah. See this wonderful food trickle of the graves? That's how powerful graves are. They can do a lot of damage if you don't manage them properly. I'm going to send Reyes de Reforma to get a lot of coin. Now the amount of coin this is going to give us is actually really significant. What it does is, if it works properly, it will turn all these churches into large crates of coin. Which is actually kind of insane, since that gives us basically 1,500 coin that we can use to jumpstart ourselves into Industrial Age. Yeah, that would actually be quite useful. Could do a lot with that. Our food grade's finally starting to slow down a bit. But, oh wow, it works! Look at all this coin we got. But unfortunately they don't work. Yeah, this is... Nope, that's a hiccup. The proto unit isn't correct. It doesn't come with the coin in it. I don't know why, but whatever. That's alright, we could just rebuild the churches, I guess. Yeah, we get a little bit of XP from that, so it doesn't hurt too much. We seem to be rocking economically right now, so I mean... Am I worried? Probably not. I mean, I think we're doing pretty well right now with the eco. Seem to have a good way of defending right now. Let's put them on these hunts here, get some comida. And as soon as he kills them, we're going to see another jump spike in our grave offerings. And in fact, what we can do is we can send out our Panteon Nacional immediately. Upon getting up to that age, so we can really benefit from it. Yeah, I've rebuilt my churches except for one. Just gotta build one more back. See, we got a lot of shipments available, which is kind of nice, because if we wanted to, I could start adding some immigrant units in, since we have so many shipments to spare. Might just do that. Yep, we got the Palatine Guard Legion. Now I want to show that they redid the stats for these. They are no longer ordinary halberdier units, they're actually Trabants now. Trabanten, meaning that they have Doppelsoul in their stats, similar to the Austrian halberdier, dealing splash damage, making it a pretty brutal unit to deal with. And I think it's kind of important that they did that, because I always felt like the Pardo always overshadowed the Palatine Guard, since, well, it doesn't cost a whole shipment to get them. The fact that it's a Doppel now makes them a little bit more valuable. Yeah, just keep killing them. You're gonna only help me get stronger. How are the stats? Oh, yep, those were actually some great stats to have. You might see these a lot more now as a result. I'm gonna start getting the Battle of Puebla now, because we're gonna be getting so much comida soon that we really do want to be moving our machetros over to a food cost, I think. Yeah, let's make some more Dolientes. And the neat thing about Dolientes is, since they're not a normal trainable unit, we don't actually have to pay for their upgrades. They get shadow teched and they age up, which is kinda nice. We got so many of them, we don't even really need anti-cav anymore, because the Dolientes can kinda handle themselves pretty well being a ranger unit. They don't suffer from any sort of malice against shock units, which is awesome. Makes them quite a good utility unit. It's also nice to see them with the new native unit style animation, just like all rangers in the game are going to receive. Oh, we're rocking now. We're doing really good. Get this, because machetros are like one of the good backbone units of the Civ. I'm also going to get Insurgentes, since we got so many shipments to work with, and then I'm going to get the Panteon. And so that may be to see if the grave offerings really do go up a lot. Yeah, we only have like 36 vills, and we're on par and score with the AI, which is kind of insane, since the bots usually get pretty high score early on. really dominating against this bot.
Hola, estoy en camino.
Also, I'll make a priest maybe and see how
Leñador.
priests function now.
¿Qué pasa?
Like if there's anything new with the priests.
Votre ordre, je le ferai.
Now, don't put the French workers out there. You can
Oui.
leave the French workers at home,
Sí.
but put the Mexican ones out
Estoy en
to the
camino.
front. So they actually do get killed. We want them to get killed. It's great for us that they get killed, because we get a lot of food back from it.
Hola, así será.
We could
Constructora.
even add in another Presidio somewhere, so we can make even more of the gatherers on this side.
¿Cuál es la orden? Sí,
I'm gonna put the Pantheon right here.
así será. Sí,
And once this arrives, then our grave offerings from these villagers should actually become a lot higher when they're dead.
¿Cuáles son mis blancos?
Let's get some natives. You notice here that the card is modified a bit for the natives to train faster and have better attack. They removed the praying aspect since praying is no longer a functionality in this mod
Correct.
with religion.
Bûcheron.
And there was also an H3 card, I believe, before, when it had that effect. Now it's an H2 card that you can use right away to benefit your native units.
¿Cuál es la orden? Sí. Constructor.
Yeah, we're doing just fine, I think.
Sí, mi comandante. Entendido. En camino.
¿Listo para pelear? Sí.
Attention, avancez.
Votre ordre, je le ferai.
Yeah, these look like really cool units to have now. I definitely want to use them with the Uruguayans who can train them directly.
Oui.
Because I should be able to do some insane spamming of these in like a TR style game
Prêt.
Attention, marcha ya.
when we add some French immigrants in. Please attack me soon so I can get some free comida. That would be very nice. In the meantime, we could
Sí,
maybe grab
así
some of
será.
these.
Estoy en cazadora.
¿A dónde nos dirigimos? ¿Mande? Vayámonos.
Yeah, it's not every day you have a player who wants the bot to attack them, wants to cause them a lot of pain.
Constructora.
Yeah, the more pain you do to me, the more pain I do to you. It's the way it works with this Civ, you know. People just don't die. They take a big plate full of tacos and tostadas and bolitos and enchiladas and tomatillos and whatever else you imagine Mexican, and then you come back with an army of paros and machetes and completely destroy them and dismantle them. It's excellent. Yeah, I'm gonna add a priest in to help out my army.
¿Qué? Pues ando, pues voy.
I want to see how strong this damage aura is, because if it's a pretty strong damage aura, that could actually be pretty significant to your army.
Oui.
Let's build some of these immigrant houses too.
Maçon.
They double as barracks, giving us even more production. So why not? I'll just get this now. Give us a bit of a maneuver unit later on. What's he making now? Mostly specialist riflemen? Yeah, that really doesn't do well for my machetes. Don't really do well against mounted riflemen. So the bot actually knows how to make some of the factional units, which is pretty nice to see. Can't say it's my favorite USA unit, but it's cool. It's good to see the bot making different stuff.
¿Quién busca salvación?
Para la emboscada, comandante.
Hola. Amén. En el nombre del que así sea. Amén. En el nombre del Padre.
keep ourselves safe for now, I guess. Add in some Juanitas muy bonitas as well. I like those. Juanitas muy bonitas.
¿Cuáles son mis blancos?
Sí. Minera.
Bonjour.
Hola. Recolectora.
Oh, let's get some frutas.
Sí.
Las frutas.
Recolectora. Hola.
Be a good
Recolectora.
addition to our diet. Add in some suerteros. Also, yeah, improve the lanceros. That'd probably be a unit I'd like to invest in later.
¿Cuál es la orden? Estoy en camino. Constructora.
Oh, damn you legions, so he shipped in some immigrants as well. Nice. It's good to see the bot trying different things. Suerteros.
¡Me voy!
Prêt? Oui. Votre ordre? Très bien.
Might just make a mill for these so we can always have comida available.
Sí, sí.
Also go for some of the forward coin as well and be greedy. Maybe lose some of those vills. Yeah, but I do feel like we might have tamed this bot a little too much because doesn't seem to be doing a whole lot to us. I don't think I'm gonna go the Great War Rage. I might just kill him right in the nip him right in the bud actually.
¿Cuál es la
We
orden?
seem to be really dominating right now.
Oui. Oui. Maçon.
Yeah, this bot seems to be throwing his armies instead of building up and accumulating.
Pues voy. ¿Qué pasa?
Yeah, unfortunately you can't make that Jesuit priest again. That'd be cool if they unlocked him at the church and you could retrain him. That'd be a pretty nice utility to have. But I guess I know why they want you to value the unit more and not treat it like an extra spammable unit. Maybe. You don't really want a lot of Machetras though, since he seems to be going heavy maneuver style units with the riflemen. Could add some Lanceros though, that could be useful. Yeah, that could be useful against any sort of skirmish that he does.
¿Cuál es la orden? Leñador. Sí,
Seem to be maxing out a bit right now
sí, sí, sí. Constructor. ¿Cuál es la orden? Así será.
in terms of Riz.
¿Qué pues?
Add some escoltas in, I think.
No,
Should be good to go.
¿Qué? Pues voy. Ando muerto. A guerrear. Todo. A guerrear.
Diga.
Muerto. ¿Qué? Todos para mí.
Ooh, yeah, we're doing pretty good right now.
Todos para mí.
Pretty good, I should say.
Hola. Cazadora.
Ah, me chingaron. ¿Y cuándo yo voy?
Add some of those nice Palatine legions in to deal with his cavalry. Give us some nice siege too. These Escoltas should really deny him any advantage with heavy infantry anymore, since they'll dish out a lot of damage to him. I'll ship in some Machetros as well while the Immigrant Center is working on the Palatine guards.
¿Qué pasa? que sí, pues.
Sí, cazador, sí.
I'm just curious to see how good these graves are once you have the Pantheon up.
Así será.
So I'm gonna get some of these vills in the action and get them killed.
Sí, estoy en camino. ¿Sí? Así se... Estoy en camino. ¿Sí? Así será. Estoy en camino.
Yeah, I might just get into a bit of a tussle with them with these
Así será.
Juanitas and Juanitos.
Estoy en camino. Ataca. ¿Sí? Ataca. Así será. Ataca.
Get him, Juanita Bonita.
Ataca.
Right there.
Así será. Ataca.
Comandante. Sí. Listo. Me voy. Sí. Me voy. Sí. Me voy. Listo.
Hola, estoy en... Ataca.
Me voy. Listo. Me voy. Sí. Fuego. Prende la... Ataca. Fuego. Prende la mecha.
Por la libertad.
Ataca. Prende la mecha.
So little coin though.
ferai.
Maybe we just need more coin and not,
Maçon.
interesting. Yeah, we're getting all that lovely food now. I notice now it shows on the Pantheon you see a ring around the grave. Before you didn't get a ring, that shows that the Pantheon ultimate villain actually is making the graves better. If we were looking to see.
Oui.
Sí.
Très bien. Oui. Oui. Je le ferai.
Oh, we're killing this. Just go for the town center, and I think we're good.
Sí. Listo. Me voy. Fuego. Ataca. Listos para el fuego. Ataca. Prende la mecha.
Perfect. Perfect.
Listo. Sí. Ataca.
Ataca. Fuego.
Ooh, nice.
Prende la
Diga.
mecha. Fuego. Listos para disparar.
Perfect. Exactly what you want to see.
Me voy.
Listo para pelear.
Comandante. Sí. Me voy. Fuego. Me voy. Prende la mecha.
Quite a lot of rockets that blow up a house, don't you think?
Sí.
I'm just gonna trade up some of this wood for some dinero and mula so we can get up sooner with something.
The unfortunate condition of the persons whose labor in part I employed has been the only unavoidable.
GG, man. GG, gringo.
Comandante.
Gringo no OP. Solo Juanito muy fuerte.
Mande.
¿Cuál es la orden?
Perfecto.
Hola. ¿Cuál es la orden?
I really like the Civ. Civ looks like it has a lot of potential. Only thing you need to fix, developers, is this. Kinda sucks to lose 600 wood of value to coin crates that you can't actually gather from. This is the only thing you need to fix. Everything else looks good. Definitely look forward to using this Civ a lot in the future. They were already pretty good, but then now I think they have a bit more early game viability with those nice ranger units of theirs. Since they cost such little wood, you can focus mainly on the food cost with your graves by putting your villagers forward and making them kill your villagers. Which, you know, maybe we'll see a situation where enemies go out of their way not to raid you anymore because they know how much completed they're going to get in return for it. Interesting to see. Certainly an interesting Civ overall. Hope you enjoyed this game. It was pretty fun, right? I mean, I think we have maybe a couple more really significantly changed Juanito Bonito Civs to go. Or maybe it's time we take a rest with the Juanito Bonito Civs and move on to, I don't know, Anglophonies or Nation States Civs, which received a lot of changes. Might be a route to go in, I don't know. You tell me. You can leave a comment for whatever sort of Civ you want to see. There's so many Wolf Civs that could take ages to go through them all, basically. Look at the post game before I head out. Yeah, I mean, we did really well. Usually don't out macro the bot, which is kind of insane. And we got a better kill count. A lot of Dolientes here. I think that's game. Hope to see you for the next one. Gonna be doing another one tomorrow after the Royal Clan live stream I'll be doing and casting. Be there for that too. Should be fun. Probably make an announcement about when I upload this. See you next time. Signing out.